All have dreams and goals when we graduate high school. My dream was to play professional football, but it's very obvious the man upstairs didn't have that plan for Antoine McBain. I was fortunate enough to go to university on an athletic scholarship to play the game that I love, that was in my heart. But 2 weeks after graduating, my mother passed away at the age of 37 with breast cancer. I had a 6-year-old brother. Since I could not fulfill that dream of playing at the next level due to a severe knee injury, I decided to quit university, come home and work, help support my grandmother, help support my brother. And that's when I got introduced to traditional corporate America structure. And just through life experiences, I found out very quickly nothing is promised in traditional corporate structure. I got introduced to the industry of direct sales, and I found a great mentor, and my life began to change. I've been in this space now for a little over 28 years. Gravitated to the crypto market when I found a crypto specialist, a blockchain specialist that became my mentor, that taught me about Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $350. I went all in. From that time, I've been living 100% on crypto. I moved to Asia, been living in Vietnam for the past 7 years. Been the president of a cryptocurrency company out of Korea. And I end up meeting a gentleman who had at that time created incredible software that was designed around teaching individuals to never give up custody of their digital asset. That was very unique at that time. And my wife and I began to work with this individual in that company. He is the co-founder of At-Cost Metals. He had shared with me who he was, his character. I began to understand as a person, his heart. We worked together now almost 5 years. I'm now back in Dallas, and ironically enough, although I met him while I was in Vietnam, he was from the Dallas Metroplex. So we built that relationship over a period of time while I was in Vietnam on a Zoom, like what we're having right now. And I knew he had a background in precious metals, gold and silver. And so when I got to Dallas, short time after, he says, I'm going to get back into the precious metal business. And I'm thinking, wow, that's great. And here we are with At-Cost Metals. And I know that there's two types of people that are looking at this opportunity right now. One is someone that's saying, I'm looking at saving money on buying precious metals, gold and silver. I'm not necessarily interested in a business opportunity or making money. Well, if that's you, let me tell you something. You're at the right place, because although I've lived on crypto 100% for the past 7 years, I've never held Bitcoin or Ethereum in my hand. Silver, which I'm stacking now, I have in my hand. Here we have 100-ounce silver bar. It weighs 7 pounds. I've been buying 100-ounce bar a week as my way of saving money. For me, I don't buy gold and silver as an investment. This is me talking. I'm sharing with you me. I buy it as a way to hedge against inflation that is clearly winning a war in the US fiat, which is the US dollar, is constantly going down. So that's what I've been doing. And guess what came in the mail today? No, it's kind of hard for me to see it. I'm gonna make sure you can see it. I'm gonna make sure you can see it, all right? Guess what came in the mail today? More silver. So I thought I'd kind of unbox it with you, just kind of share my experience, because just on the membership side as a customer, I've saved more than $1,500 buying it from At-Cost Metals versus buying it from somewhere else. So the savings is there. And not only that, the price of silver has gone up. And so we've made some money based on the growth of silver. Now, silver can go down in price, but I'm just sharing with you our experience. So here I've got some 10-ounce silver bars, okay? that I know we save probably about $150 buying that from Atcos Metals versus someone else. And then guess what? I have another big box. I'm going to open up. Another 100-ounce silver bar. So from a customer standpoint, I think it's important for those of you that are new to understand why it makes sense for one to diversify a portion of their portfolio into this asset class. So I'm going to share my screen. Welcome to Atcos Metals. Two types of people looking at us. One that want to save money, they want the best pricing on physical precious metals, gold and silver. I've just shared with you some of my experience. I'm now saved almost $2,000 based on everything that I've just collected today and what I have already collected. Even more here, just for being a member. Not to mention what I've earned on the business side, and that was a decision that I made because it just makes financial sense for me to leverage the business side, but you don't have to. But let's get into why you need to diversify into this asset class. I've always said that success leaves clues. Here's your first clue. CNN, December 16th, 2023, Costco's hottest item isn't rotisserie chicken. It's $2,000 gold bars. Think about that for a moment. Food has been replaced by $2,000 gold bars. And what's interesting, not everyone can afford a $2,000 gold bar, but yet they had a limit. You couldn't buy more than 3 and they sold out. Here's another clue. March 7th, 2024, why Costco is selling gold bars and silver coins. Now, I just recently moved back to the US about 11 months ago. And I bought a Costco's membership. I paid $120 for the executive Costco's membership, which allows me to shop and buy pretty much any and everything. They sell everything from tennis shoes to rotisserie chicken to now gold and silver. I didn't buy any gold and silver from them. I'm getting a better price at ACM. But I did pay $120 for the membership because when it comes to groceries and some other things, I can get a better price. For me, it's all about the numbers. So here's another clue. CBS News, April 10th, 2024, Costco's now sells up to $200 million a month in gold and silver. My. What is it that these consumers know that maybe you don't know? Because obviously they know something is going on, which is why they are diversifying portion of their portfolio into this tangible asset. Well, here's one of the reasons why. US global investors, central banks are buying gold at record pace so far in 2023. So consumers are putting their money in the banks, but the banks are taking the money and they're buying GOLD. That's a clue that we should probably do the same. Here's another clue. Yahoo Finance, April 3rd, 2024, gold prices tick up, silver reaches a 2-year high. Every week, I've been buying a 100-ounce silver bar. And there's been some times after I bought 2 or 3 bars that the price of silver has increased and I had to pay an additional $140, $150 extra to buy the exact same bar that I bought the week before. Which means the bars that I bought before, the value of silver has increased, which means I made money on the previous bars. I'll take that. It beats the US dollar all day long in my book. There's a very powerful documentary out there entitled End of the Road, How Money Became Worthless. It's on YouTube. It's free. I'm encourage you to take some time to watch this documentary. I'm going to share with you a 2-minute clip from this documentary, how it's explaining the US fiat system. It's one big Ponzi scheme. Yeah, go figure, right? Here we go.
A few years ago changed the way they account for gold, and they're accounting for some of their receivables and their inventory as one line item. So they're accounting for what they actually have and what people owe them as the same thing. And that is basically illegal accounting. It's fraudulent.
But why work so hard to keep the price of gold and silver low? Why do healthy gold and silver prices threaten to collapse the Ponzi scheme?
There's this competitive relationship between gold and national currencies because gold is the only competitor to a national currency. You know, gold is money, and these national currencies are money substitutes that circulate in place of gold.
Fiat money gives the power to government. Real money keeps the power with the people. Because when you have real money, government is limited. It can only spend what it taxes. And the public will resist taxation. But if the government can simply print and borrow, there's a lot less resistance. And so it's a lot easier for the government to grow when it can promise something for nothing. And so that's what they do. And so gold is what protects the people from the reckless policies of government. Gold is government's chaperone. The government wants to be able to do whatever it wants. Gold stands in its way. So yes, gold is an enemy of big government, but it's a friend of freedom. It's a protector of individuals from government.
Gold's a competitor to the dollar. When it's going way up, it's a threat for inflation. It's a barometer of the well-being of the United States. Look at gold screaming now and the world's falling apart. So it calls attention to how bad things are. So the U.S. government has an interest, Wall Street, the politicians, to keep the price suppressed.
Wall Street doesn't want you going down to a coin dealer buying gold and silver coins. They want to sell you paper. The government wants to sell you paper. So I would say it's the government and Wall Street.
Gold in the hands of people is the way you control government. Governments cannot create money out of thin air. If it's gold, they can only create paper out of thin air. And if they can create paper out of thin air, they can use that paper to wage wars, or they can use that paper as a political contrivance to enrich their friends. And as a consequence, governments have been fighting gold all century long.
Listen, I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to educate you on who we are, what we're doing, and how we're doing it. We are looking for people who are looking for what At Cost Metals has to offer. That's it. So I want to thank you for giving me your most valuable commodity, and that's your time. Here's some statements from some experts. U.S. Congressman Dr. Ron Paul says inflation is a very simple concept to understand. More money equals less value. Author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, he says silver may be the best possible way to build wealth. What's interesting is these quotes are at least 20 years old, but they're probably truer today than ever before. So let's talk about the company At Cost Metals. It's a brand new company, but we have extremely seasoned ownership and management. They've got experience in this space, and we're offering true at-cost pricing on precious metals and bullion. So let's talk reasons why this is so timely. This is going to answer the question as to why you should be diversifying a portion of your portfolio into this asset class. Number one, oh my goodness, global uncertainty. Wouldn't you agree that we're living in times where there's some global uncertainty? It all but dictates the necessity of a stable store of value. Number two, inflation is clearly winning this war. In my opinion, it's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. Number three, globally, the housing market has been affected. Grocery prices are not sustainable. You know, living in Vietnam, coming back to the US, I was missing some things that I haven't had in such a long time. The last time I was in the US was 5 years ago. I was craving Bluebell ice cream. I'm from Texas, Bluebell, the best ice cream in the country, right? I would buy a gallon of Bluebell from Walmart for $4.99 a gallon. I come back home to Dallas, go into Walmart. You know how much that Bluebell is today? $8.32 on sale. Inflation is clearly winning the war. Grocery prices are not sustainable. And of course, number four, central banks, they're all printing money at unprecedented rates, and there's no telling when that's going to stop. And if you watch the documentary, it's not going to stop. Okay? Paper currency, it's going digital. And one of the biggest threats to the US dollar that most people have no clue about is BRICS. It's BRICS. When you get some time, go to YouTube, type in what is BRICS, and watch a 3 to 5 minute video to understand what's going on. BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, all who have removed themselves from the US dollar standard. They've created their own fiat that is backed by gold. It's called Robot. One robot is 55 US dollars. There's other countries that have put in applications to join BRICS. And of course, you got the Fed now and the lasting effects of COVID, which has severely affected supply chains. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, these are not opinions. These are facts, regardless of your political flavor, your nationality, or your religion. So let's talk why precious metals. Well, it holds real tangible value. I can hold this in my hand. They deliver this to my home. Number two, it's time tested, unlike some people's mindset when it comes to crypto. And number three, in my opinion, it is by far the best asset that hedges against inflation, that's clearly winning the war. I'm talking about an asset that I can hold in my hand, that's beating inflation. Easily explainable. Even children know that it's good to have gold and silver, and it's pretty stable, not volatile like crypto. There is some volatility now. It goes up and down, but it's pretty stable during times of uncertainty, like right now. So let's talk about the ACM business model. We've developed relationships with the largest market makers in bullion and numismatic coins, fourth and fifth largest in the world. We own all of our software. So the company's not charging us a monthly fee for a website. We're getting it for free. We sell precious metal, bullion at cost to our customers, which are our members. It's all in the name, at cost metals. So let's talk about products. We offer the exact same precious metals, the exact same bars, the exact same coins as Costco's and any other major gold and silver retailer. But guess what? We're offering it at cost. The American Eagles, the Buffalo, the Morgan, the Peace, your Canadian Maple Leafs, your South African Cougaran, your generic bars and coins, your Ingleharts, your Johnson Matthey, and so much more. I love the fact that ACM is not playing any games. You can go to our website and you can click on products and it will show you the member price. It shows you spot price, gold and silver spot. And if someone is telling you that you can buy at spot, I'm gonna call cap. That's what the young folks say, right? Call cap. I was like, what is cap? They say, it's a lie, Dad. It's not the truth. Yeah. Very, 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 very rare that someone would sell at spot. That would be almost like a fire sale. Someone maybe want to get rid of something, but it's rare. So when it comes to the pricing, as I've shared with you, I've saved now almost $2,000 with all the metal what I just received today, being a member of ACM and just buying at some of the best pricing that I've seen. Now, are we the cheapest on everything? I don't know. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know. I just know on what I was looking to buy for myself, and I'm pricing it on some of these other big major gold and silver retailers. Oh my God, we were crushing them. It wasn't even close. So how does our price compare? And what's the big deal? Dealer direct versus at cost. Well, if you buy from a dealer, you are buying dealer direct. But that has no bearing on the price that you paid. It truly refers to who sold it to you. At cost means the price the dealer pays is the price the member pays, the customer pays. It's all in the name. At the time the company put together this presentation, they did a price comparison on the most commonly purchased coin in the world, which happens to be a single silver eagle. Some of our competitors are priced at anywhere from $29.90, $31.54. Your big gold and silver online retailers, $31.01, $31.24. At cost metals, $26.48. Listen, oh, how I wish, and I'm sure a lot of us who are on this Zoom wish that we would have bought more back then, because silver spot is around $29.30. So in about the 10 weeks that the company has flipped the switch during our soft launch, we're in soft launch right now. My goodness, look at the value that we could have had buying it back then just versus now. Or if you did buy back then, man, you've made money. This is what we're talking about. And to me, in my opinion, this is by far the best that hedges against inflation that I can hold in my hand. Let's talk about the DAP Vault. This will be one of the most powerful features that At Cost Metals will add to the membership. We don't have it today, but it's coming very, very soon. There are companies that are charging upwards $200 in addition to their membership for something similar. So what is the DAP Vault? It allows for everyday ordinary people to buy gold and silver in fractions, incrementally. This means people can buy $10 worth of gold and silver a week, or $100 worth a day, or a month. They can buy it at their own pace. So if they can't afford a $3,100 100-ounce silver bar, they can build their way up, buying in fractions, and it's tracked on their metals page. Dashboard, they can control it with their mobile phone or their PC, 0.001 of an ounce. And guess what? They can sell it with the click of a button, and your dashboard will reflect the sell amount. You can choose to withdraw those funds by via ACH, direct deposit into your own personal bank account, or you can use the balance on your dashboard to purchase the physical metal because you have accumulated enough to now buy the physical bar and have it shipped to you. This will be free. It comes with our membership. Speaking of vaults, ACM has a relationship with Brinks, which has a network of vaults, and we will launch this very, very soon. It's the most economical way that we could service customers. You would receive what's called an SKR, a safe keeping receipt. You will receive a discount if you choose, it's your option, to store your physical metal in the Brinks vault, proven to be at the highest level of security and safety. Customers' precious metals are held as bailment, not as deposits or consignments, offering protection to customers' assets because it cannot be seized to pay depository debts. That's very important. Strict proven process to ensure customers' precious metals deposits are secure. Investors' data is what? Kept private to ensure discreet confidential treatment on all aspects of customers' accounts, also maintaining all risk, as well as additional policies, which covers insurance and acts of terrorism. Strict inventory control, real-time reporting available 24/7, expedient processing of shipments, fully insured delivery, international delivery custom clearance. We're talking about vaults where countries store pallets of their gold and silver. So if it's safe enough for countries to store their gold and silver, it's safe enough for people like you and I, if we choose to. So my question would be, well, Antoine, how much is the membership? I'm glad you asked. There's two membership offerings. The best choice is the Metals Plus package. It's $399. What do you get for your $399? You receive 18 months of unlimited at-cost pricing of physical precious metals, bullion, and access to specialty collectible products that are priced below retail. Also, you gain access to the DAP Trading Vault, which allows for fractional purchasing, which is a $200 value. And the company's included 3 perfectly graded MS-70 numismatic silver coins that are NGC certified, where you can scan the QR code to check the authenticity of your coin. It will take you to the NGC certification website where you will see the serial number of your exact coin and a picture front and back of your exact coin. Great collectible coins to have. The second offering is the metals package, $149. You receive 12 months of unlimited at cost pricing of physical precious metals, bullion, and access to specialty collectible products below retail pricing, as well as access to the DAP trading vault, again, a $200 value. It doesn't come with metal. It's just a membership that allow you to buy all you want. So you can pretty much get in where your budget fit in. For me, I chose the Metals Plus package because I had never bought precious metals before. It was my first time. I wanted some metals. So I wanted to get those 3 MS-70 numismatic coin and 18-month membership. Now, because we're in soft launch, the company has not started the timeline on our membership just yet. We are receiving what I call grace. The company says until we offer every single thing the membership has promised to offer, that's when they will start the time clock on the membership, and we're close. So I've been saving all this money on grace, and I'll take it. Once you get back with the person that invited you and you decide you want to be a member, you simply enroll. The company accepts MasterCard, Visa, Dogecoin, Litecoin. You would then fill up your account balance, and then with your balance, you can purchase your membership. You can also begin to fill up your account balance to purchase your precious metals. The company is accepting MasterCard and Visa, in which I don't necessarily recommend that to buy metal, but it is available. I've been buying my metal with Litecoin, as well as even some commissions that were available on my dashboard. And we'll get to that in a moment. You can send wire. You can send a check. Very, very soon, we will have ACH, which will be the most economical way for you to buy precious metals, especially if you're talking about buying quite a bit. And then you can just go into the shopping cart and you can choose the metal that you want and the quantity that you want. You want to make sure the shipping information is correct, and then you select what side you want the reward points to flow on. If you're just being a customer, that's really not going to make any sense to you. Just choose the side, left or right. You can get back with the person that invited you, and they will tell you what side you can have those points to flow on. Just select the side, and it's okay. Now, there's a fireman out of California who is also a member of Costco's. He went to Costco's there in California, and he bought a 10-ounce silver bar from Costco's. His out-of-pocket price with tax was $348. He then came back home and he bought a 10-ounce from At Cost Metals, which is the 3 of these that I just got today delivered. His price with shipping from At Cost Metals was $297. Did you hear me? See, remember, I told you, for me, it's all about the numbers. The numbers have to make sense. People lie, but numbers don't. The numbers are the numbers. And so he saved over $50 on 1 bar. Well, I just bought 3. Had 3 delivered to me today. So imagine if I'd have bought it at Costco's like the others. Remember, they're selling $200 million a month. That's 14% savings. Well, we've got over 10,000 that have enrolled that understand the numbers. The question is, for those of you that are guests, will you understand the numbers? And you may be somewhat skeptical, or, your belief is kind of low. There's nothing, in my opinion, that builds a belief muscle more than having some 100-ounce silver bars that weigh 7 pounds each delivered to your home. Once you get that metal delivered to you, oh, your belief muscle has really grown. Trust me. If this makes sense to you, then you have to understand it's going to make sense to someone that you know. And we're living in times where there's technology, Web 3.0, AI. So you don't have to do what I'm doing if you choose to leverage this as a business to have success. There are people that would do that for you, as well as there are systems and tools in place to do it for you. But this is a business. And some people say, well, you know what, Antoine? I wouldn't mind referring others and sharing my membership experience with others and earn some additional income. Let me tell you a quick story. I share with you, I just moved from Vietnam, where I've been there for 7 years, back to Dallas. In Vietnam, from a guy, my wife and I have lived on crypto 100% for 7 years. We traveled to China to look at a company to open up a traditional business, almost like a franchise. And we had some partners there in Vietnam, and we did. You got a location, remodeled the place, looked fabulous. Looked fabulous. And we had a grand opening. We had about 250 people that came to the grand opening. Had the nice backdrop with the lights, the videographer there, video recording, pictures. We fed everybody, had wine. I mean, it was fabulous. 2 months later, out of business, gone, COVID. What are you saying, Antoine? Listen, we spent more than 6 figures to open up that business between the partners and I, and getting the product and all that stuff. 2 months later, ladies and gentlemen, business was gone. And I remember saying to my wife, we would have been better off just keeping that money in crypto. But no, we tried to diversify and do something traditional. So let's fast forward to At-Cost Metals. Here we are in ACM, and what it cost me to start a business, a $399 membership. That's what it cost me to start a business. And I buy some metal every month because the company says we want you to be active. So I trade fake money for real money every month. $80, $85 a month is what it's going to cost me. My overhead for those 2 months was a hell of a lot more than $80, $85 a month. Now watch this. In 10 weeks of a soft launch, working this business, I've made far more than what I invested and lost in the traditional business. And for the most part, 98% of the time, I never left the house. So there is a solid business here. There's no guarantees of income. We do have a system that's proven predictable and profitable. If you're willing to follow a system, you can have some success. You just got to be willing to hang around the game long enough to allow your efforts to compound over time. So what are some requirements for a successful company? Perfect timing. Man, I just showed you the article from CBS News, 200 million a month. Those people don't have a clue about ACM yet. They're paying too much. Based on what's going on in the world today, global uncertainty and inflation, timing couldn't be better. Perfect product. Do you know a product that's better than gold and silver? Shipped to your home at cost. You see, this is not a shake. It's not a patch. It's not a weight loss tablet. This has no expiration date. This is not a consumable, ladies and gentlemen. Who wouldn't mind having a garage full of precious metals? And we've got the perfect business model. The company says, we're not going to ask you your race, your gender, your religion, your education, your background. Level playing field here. If you choose, which is optional, to share your membership experience with others, we've redirected those dollars that would normally go to advertisement and we'll pay you. So we got a new company. No one really knows about us yet. Extremely seasoned ownership and management. We're offering true at-cost pricing. We got a very, very valuable numismatic that fuels the residual component of our compensation plan that is extremely lucrative. So let's talk about that for a moment as I wrap up. You don't have to understand everything in our compensation plan to make your decision, but I'm gonna break it down where you can get enough. It's a binary plan. Bi means two. You're gonna have a left team and a right team. And there's gonna be points that accumulate on the left team and points accumulate on the right team every time a membership is purchased. And what determines how many points flow up that tree is determined by which membership is being bought. A metals package for $149 pays a $25 direct to whoever directly enrolled that new member. Imagine Costco's saying, if you want to be a member of Costco's and receive the savings and the discounts of being a member, you have to buy your membership from an existing Costco's member. That's our model, ladies and gentlemen. If you want access to the savings of at-cost metals, you have to buy your membership through an existing member. So on a metals package, $25 direct. On a metals plus package, $50 direct. Now, how many points are flowing up the tree? On a metals package, 30 points. On a metals plus package, 100 points. And then the company says, we would like for you to be active. And there's some advantages if you're active every month. So we want you to order what we call the Get Ahead coin, monthly coin every month. Get on autopilot where you just order the coin every single month. This is your overhead. You're getting some silver. That's not a bad thing. Numismatic, silver. And this price could fluctuate depending on the market. It could be $80 per coin. It could be $85 per coin. It could be $75 per coin. It could be $70 per coin. We show spot price of silver on our website. So it's always going to be $50 above spot, plus shipping, which is about $4 and some change. But you get silver. Now, again, here's the numbers. Because this is a business, the silver that I'm buying monthly is tax deductible to me. Hope you're hearing me. It's tax deductible. Not only that, there's 20 points that goes back into the tree. Well, these points is almost like dollar for dollar. So 20 points per coin is like $20 going right back into the tree. And then we've got our specialty bullion, 1 to 50 points. This is metal that's priced below retail. Now watch this. When you have accumulated 500 points on your left team and 500 points on your right team, it pays you a $500 cycle bonus. You may say, well, Antoine, again, where does the points come from? 30 points on the metals package, 100 points on the metals plus package, 20 points on the Get Ahead monthly coin, 1 to 50 points on specialty bullion. And on the Get Ahead coin, it's per coin. There are people buying hundreds of those coins at a time. And that would be 20 points times 100. There are people buying $20,000, $50,000 worth of specialty bullion. And in some cases, it's sending 1,000 to 4,000 points from the bottom of the tree all the way back up to the top. You may not even know who those people are as a member, but those points are coming to you. 500 points left, 500 points right, pays you a $500 cycle. And then the company says we're going to have a matching bonus. 10% match on personal referral team cycles for affiliates ranked silver or gold. So if you were at least a silver, I'm one of your directs. Every time I cycle and earn $500 is going to pay you a 10% match. 50, 50, 50. You're saying, go, Antoine, grow. There's been some occasions where my directs have cycled before me, and they are below me. So that, despise that myth, that the people below you can't out-earn you. That's a myth. That's cap. It's a lie. It's a level playing field, ladies and gentlemen. There's been commission weeks where I'm looking at my commission and I've earned 2 or 3 matching bonus, which means my directs cycle before me. They earn 500, whoever they are, and I earn the 10% match. But let me tell you, it adds up. And then the company says, we don't have a master distributor here at ACM. We're going to take that top position. We're going to code it gold. We'll call it the pot of gold, and it's a position that has the opportunity to grow organically over time, no different than my position and any other member's position that grows the business. Will it be a lot of money today? Probably not. We're still in soft launch, but over time, it has the potential to grow. And they said, we're going to take 50% of those commissions and we will split it equally amongst all those at the gold rank. So speaking of ranks, how many do we have? 3. I love the fact that our product is simple and we only have 3 ranks: affiliate, silver, gold. That's it. Let me give you some visual context. Here's you in the middle. You want to become affiliate. What do you need to do? 1 membership cell left, 1 membership cell right, and everyone needs to be active. And now you hit the first rank, affiliate. There are people doing that in a day. In one day, 24 hours, they hit an affiliate. 1 membership cell left, 1 membership cell right. Everyone's signing up for the coin of the month. You can choose when you want to pay for your coin of the month. Company ships you your coin. You're active. You're ready to go. Now you can earn up to $2,000 per week. That's with 2 E's, not EA, as an affiliate. Up to $2,000 a week. Not bad for introducing 2 people. 2 people. That's the income potential. And when the company flipped the switch to launch, there were affiliates that maxed out at $2,000 for that week. And the company says, if you do a little bit more, we'll pay you a lot more. Let's focus on the gray. You add 2 more directs on your left, 2 more directs on your right. Let one of them become affiliate left and affiliate right. Now you're silver. And the company says, we're going to pay you the 10% match when your 6 direct cycle, and you can earn up to $10,000 per week in income potential. Not bad. And if you do a little bit more, the company pay you a heck of a lot more. Let's focus on the goal. 3 more directs on your left, 3 more directs on your right. Help one of them become a silver on your left and a silver on your right. Now you are gold. Now you earn the 10% match on the cycle bonus from your 12 directs, and you can earn up to $30,000 per week in income potential. It's not bad. We had silvers that maxed out at $10,000 for the week when the company flipped the switch on. We had golds that maxed out at $30,000 for the week when they flipped the switch on, which means it's possible, it's doable, but we're just getting started. Some additional compensation information as I begin to wrap up. Points can begin to accumulate as soon as you are placed into the genealogy, and they can accumulate up to your max-based rank. So if you're affiliate, those points can begin to accumulate up to the $2,000 for the week in income. Silver, up to the $10,000 for the week in income. Gold, up to the $30,000 for the week in income. At cost means the price the dealer pays is what? The same price the customer pays. It's all in the name. Unused points, don't miss this part. Unused points remain intact. They do not reset after a cycle as long as you are active. We talked about what you need to do to remain active. But let me give you an example, because there are other companies that flush the points. Let's say you got 900 points on your left, 800 points on your right. 500 and 500 just pays you a $500 cycle bonus. Commission week ends, we're going into the new commission week. Some other companies, you're starting at 0 all over again on your left team and your right team. But if you're active with ACM, those 400 additional points on your left and the 300 additional points on your right, they carry over into the next commission week, which means you're that much closer to what? Cycling again, cycling again. Pay period is Sunday a.m. to Saturday p.m. Eastern U.S. We are a week in a hole on all commissions. We compress on the direct and 10% match when it's appropriate, 75% hard cap on commissions to ensure the company stays open. Leadership in the field have input on the direction of the company, which means we really have a voice. They will listen to us. We're living in the days of technology, as I talked about. There are leaders that have created systems and tools for their team, in which systems and tools are designed to create duplication, which equals success. If you don't have a tool or a system, then welcome to the Advancement Navigator. It's designed to advance you through the ranks and help navigate you to success. It's an app that's been gamified, where you don't have to figure out, what do I say to my prospects? The system is doing the heavy lifting for you. There's videos and little 9-minute clips of the 2-minute documentary that I sent you, as well as the full documentary. That's all there in your digital business card, and it's free. Hello, free. a built-in CRM that no one has access to but you, with the email drip campaign for some prospects that may not be ready to take actions today, but maybe tomorrow, because people mind change with time and circumstances. Things happen in their life where they may be ready to take action. And even a Zoom like this, I use my link from my advancement navigator. Why? Because it's my personal link. So imagine having your personal link and you send it to your prospect. They tell you if they're coming, it sends you a notification via text to say Betty is attending, it will attend your Zoom. And then it gives them a countdown clock and a button where they can add it to their calendar, which sends them a reminder of this actual meeting. And then at the end of the meeting, once they attend, guess what? When I click close, exit, it takes them back to your own personal digital business page that has a join now link for your ACM to sign up directly with you. Or if they want to learn more, they get more information. Or if they got some questions, they can type it in and send you a text notification. This is free. So it's an option if you have nothing. But again, there are leaders that have a system already in place. You just need to plug in and be teachable and coachable. Follow the yellow brick road to success. We've all seen The Wizard of Oz. Everybody wanted something different, but they had to follow the same path. Two mindsets that are here before you hear from the founders of the company. Mindset of number one says, Antoine, man, this is great. I don't understand everything, but I understand enough. I'm in. If that's you, you get back with the person that invited you, get their link, and enroll and purchase your membership. Mindset of number two says, Antoine, it sounds great, but it's just bad timing for me. Listen, we go in knowing that this is not for everyone. But be honest with the person that invited you because they thought enough of you not to prejudge you. They wanted to get you in front of 100% of the information so that you can make the best decision for you and your family. We're not here to convince. Convince a man against their will is of the same opinion still. We're here sorting for people who want what At-Cost Metals has to offer. With that being said, I have the distinct honor and privilege of introducing a gentleman that we've just built an incredible relationship together. I know who he is as a person. I know his character. My wife just loves him like a brother. And I know his intent. And his intent is to serve everyone that is here. And he's going to share some information with you. I want you to hear from him. He's our interim CEO, Mr. Justin Davis. Mr. Davis, take it away, sir.
Yes, sir. Captain Antoine. There we go. I just pasted some more information into the chat. Thank you for that, guys. Another wonderful day at Cost Metals. Selling metals, signing up new members, dropping 100-ounce bars in people's hands, seeing that excitement, seeing that first time holding it, that benefit. So thank you for that, Antoine. Thanks for the information that you shared. I love it when you said, That was fantastic. We've got a few meetings coming up. If you've got connections in the DFW Metroplex, North Texas, this Saturday at the El Dorado Country Club in McKinney, 11 a.m. A lot of leaders will be there. A lot of people making a trip to attend that. It's a fantastic venue, a lot of good information, and highly recommended. If you bring someone, we'll treat them right. Make sure we get them taken care of, even if you can't attend yourself. So keep that in mind. And then the following Saturday, so not this Saturday, but again, the next Saturday, we're doing one in Bedford, Texas. And all of that information is there available. It's open to anybody that wants to attend, and looking forward to that. So guys, we're still plugging away at all the things that we're working on. We've got a flyer for our promotion, and just something to keep in mind, anytime we announce a promotion, it will always be in retrospect. So I like to start stuff on a Sunday, even if we announce it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So it's always a good idea to keep those membership referrals coming in, because they'll always pay off in one way or the other. So we've got a flyer for that. Looks like all the commissions and inbound, outbound ACH will be available starting Monday, if not sooner. So that's going well. It's still taking some time, but what you'll see is simply a button inside your dashboard on the main page that says sign up for PayQuicker, which is inbound and outbound ACH. So you want to buy metal, that's the cheapest, fastest way to do it. If you want to withdraw your money, that's the best possible way to do it. So so just stay tuned, you guys. We've got a flyer coming out. We've got more information about all the different things happening. Troy and I have sent out a couple emails already today. We've got new coins, very, very beautiful series of coins from a new mint. Great, great people. Very happy to be partnering with them. They're called Talent Coins. If you didn't see that email yet, go take a look. They're just tremendously beautiful coins, pure coins, and hopefully the beginning of a long, long relationship for some very highly collectible premium, but still at cost coins. Okay. And Antoine, that's what I've got. Guys, hope to see you Saturday. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Guys, this will conclude our Zoom today. Am I correct, JD?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. This will conclude our Zoom for today, guys. We have the 30-day blitz, giving you a chance to get people under the informational spout. We put that information in the Telegram channel where you can see what's going on. If you're part of the Advancement Navigator, the links are already there for those meetings. There's even meetings taking place in Spanish every day now. And so, guys, please take advantage of what's going on and stay under the informational spout. The best is truly yet to come. And remember, it takes leaders with vision to help people with dreams. Let's help people achieve their dreams. Take care, everyone, and God bless.